Welcome back to Timberborn. We have finally gotten all of the buildings that we needed built, and we're gonna start placing our explosives. I'm super excited. So let's get started. So we have our explosives factory all the way down here in our smelter. We've got our bad water pump and our bad water storage. And we've also got our staircase going up and our path laid out for where we want the bad water to go. So let's just get into it. We're gonna start dynamiting some stuff. First, we gotta unlock it, 600 points, which we're so close to getting. So let's make sure we've got 2 scientists working, so that's good. I think I may want a staircase there eventually, because we might have to just go up. I kind of want to dynamite some of this just to make it a little bit easier. I'm not going to dynamite everything. I kind of want to place the buildings amongst it. But yeah, we just want to make sure our science is getting higher and higher as we go. And we've got no drought incoming, at least for now. It's cycle 13, day 7, and we're just chugging along. Making our metal blocks, our gears. Let's take a look at our priorities. Oh, it kind of looks like nothing is prioritized. So we're gonna prioritize these 2 windmills, this thing right here, and we will start building all that good stuff. It looks like we've got a decent amount of a lot of things, but not a lot of everything. Like, we only have 10 berries. We got a lot of potatoes though, and that's pretty good. But the problem being that, like, we could still have more. Why are we not getting our chestnuts done? That's my question. We have so many chestnuts, and only like 5 of them are roasted. We don't have any berries, but like in so few. Yeah, the food situation is not great. Not excited about that at all. But I want to make sure that I have no haulers in my hauling post is paused over here. I'm not gonna unpause it either. We're so close. We're so close. All right, 600 points. Let's go. We're gonna unlock dynamite, just please. And we're gonna do a 4 path like that. Then I'm gonna delete some of these. I'm also gonna place some here. I don't know if they'll get to it or they'll be able to reach it at all. I know they will be able to down here. I don't know about up there, but that's okay. We're gonna just place some more dynamite, and I'm gonna make this as high priority as I can. Then I'm gonna do medium high priority for all of the ones that I don't really care to get built first. I want this path to get built first, so they don't get locked out of building the other paths. I know they can probably reach these ones and these ones, but like this one, definitely too far. Oh yeah, that's too far. Some of these are definitely too far. So we'll get those built at some point. So soon we'll be ready. We'll be prepared. We've got 5 explosives already. We've got a lot of bad water. So we're chilling on that front. We do need more planks. Our plank game is weak. We got this built. Our wind power is doing not so good. The work is mid at best. I'm worried about it. I want to put more power in there, but I don't really know how I can. Maybe what I'm gonna do is I'll connect these 2 power sources together, but how will I do that is the problem. Maybe I delete a path here and I'll put a shaft like this. Then I'll build stairs here, and the stairs will go up and over. So that means I'll need power going like that. Okay, a bad tide is approaching. Let's check our priorities. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna pause. I'm scared. Just got nervous all of a sudden. Okay, so that's going to detonate. And in fact, we'll just let it detonate. Now I pause again. I want a floodgate here. I know this is really, really small. So hopefully my beavers will be able to build all of this soon. Then what I want, high prioritize that and all of that. They can reach this, right? They can reach it, but they're not going to build it yet. That's okay. This area can flood. I'm okay with that. It's just this needs to be let out ASAP. We can do it. We've got 2 days. In fact, I put this on high priority. I don't want that to be on high priority anymore. I don't want anyone's efforts going anywhere else. Everything else is low priority or neutral. We're only working on this right now. As a team, boys, as a team. We'll unpause the hauling post for right now, just to get maybe this a little faster. Maybe the haulers will prioritize this first. How are we doing? We've got those, so we'll detonate and floodgate here, and we'll also floodgate here. The last floodgate, problem being that we can't build these now. You know what? I am going to delete these. I don't want these placed here. We're gonna place them back further in one more right there. I like that better. High priority. Pause. Oh my god. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. High prioritize this. Detonate this. Everything has to go down. Everything has to go down to 0. 0. 0, that's a 0. It's gotta go to 1. That's gotta go to 0. I was hoping I didn't have to do this again. But yet, here we are. We're gonna press play. Okay. This is good. This is good. Only a little bit of the bad water has entered into the stream. That's my fault for not being quicker on the draw. Still going to high prioritize all of this though. We want that done. The rest of this is going to be low priority now because they cannot reach it. Okay. So yeah, we're flooded. That's okay though, because this was to be expected. We're gonna close up shop now. I think the bad water's pretty much out of there. And if it's not, I really don't care. The water will escape. It's escaping. We're drying up. Shoot! Nope. It's overflowing. So we're just gonna make sure all of this is down. Because the bad water has now overflowed. Crap. I was so close. You know? If I was a little bit faster, this wouldn't be an issue. Let's see. It's because we're not making we don't have any explosives. We're not making them fast enough. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lower this completely. We're going to let this just rush all the way through. Nothing we can do about it, you know? And we'll still get power. That'll be super dope. Next, I'm going to make sure this is happening because this should be easy. And then maybe we'll get some more power, you know? And that could be pretty cool. Maybe I just want a building there instead. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. All right, what building should go here? We'll just do another lumber mill for ease and convenience and more planks. We always need planks. So that's all sorted except for this. Maybe we have it like this. That seems like less of a waste of our time. I have to have them build all of that first. So this has got to be low priority. And we're going to make this a high priority one. Okay. We're going to delete this for now because I guess the beavers just can't get over there. Hey, yo, look it. Okay, we're connected. Whew, this is good news. This is good news. We're gonna make this all high priority because we're connected. Cool. I think I might put another path here and delete all this. Replace it with storage. I then began futzing around again and placing storage containers here and there instead of working on my food crisis, which wasn't apparent to me at the time, but all of my crops were dead and were not producing anything, and so I was just eating from storage. So I started looking into the grist mills that I had previously placed, because I had a good amount of wheat stored up. Then I started looking at my logs, and because my logs were not producing anything because of the bad water, I started thinking about placing a new forester eventually. But until then, I was sort of futzing around, trying to dynamite things where I could, seeing if it was enough space, and it really wasn't until the bad water ended. Alright, water has returned. Whew, thank goodness. As the bad water sort of clears out here, I want to make sure that we're building the next bad water pump so that we can just get as much bad water as we can. Then I'm also going to build some more storage for our bad water. I think that would be a good place for storage of bad water. We're going to place some more storage here for medicine, because it looks like we have a lot of that. So make sure that's all clicked off. We're going to make sure our dams are all where they need to be. Okay. Detonate that. Planting. We're planting. Nothing to harvest right now. I'm thinking I kind of want to get some more berries on the go, just because this isn't enough. So I'm going to delete some of these. But that's not a high priority thing. Maybe if they grow, you know, all the way. It's only at 42%. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. We'll let some more water down into the land. Oh, shoot. We want this to be all the way down because we need... Ugh, I'm a silly, goofy guy. And the next thing, we want another floodgate there. We need that to be prioritized. And now, we can make all of this high priority again. I'm going to pause my hauling post because I don't care about that. I really need someone in my explosives factory. Our dam is almost filled up all the way again and overtopping. Look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. Return to the land. We've got all of our power again. We've got a lot of supply. Oversupplied for our demand, to be honest, which is great. We'll get some more storage. This one is going to be gears. We have all this empty space back here. I'm thinking maybe I can place another... Oh, no, I cannot. That's okay. I can maybe place... but that's not... No one's going to be able to reach that. This might be the only thing I can do, which is okay. That's alright. We'll get paper stored here. That makes sense because paper is being made. There. Make sure all these are paper. Then I'm gonna place some stuff there. Cool. Then we can, you know, maybe be able to use the mountain. Maybe be able to put some gravity batteries and stuff. Just make it work better. Looking at our food, we're doing okay on our food. Our carrots are growing in, which is fantastic. Good news for us. I'm looking at where we're putting our logs and stuff into, and you know, this warehouse particularly, like our carrots warehouse, we're so close to building. We just need some more planks. So I might just let this run for a bit, especially because we're not having a drought or anything right now, and we'll just see how it goes. Alright, so we have a bad tide approaching. Our channel is nearly complete. And I'm upset because it needs to be complete. soon. Our beavers are bringing dynamite over to this section, which is pretty cool. Isn't changing much though for us. Now that we've gotten our first layer of dynamite down, I'm gonna go see if I can maybe make this deeper so that it makes a little bit more sense. And I'm going to place planks over the top of them, or platforms, I mean. It's going to be rushing though. So I want to see if I can dynamite some of this area over here so that it does not rush towards us. But so far, so good. It's good news for us. But since the bad tide is coming, I am going to start raising our gates. I know we're gonna start flooding and everything over here. I don't care. It's fine. I don't know what's going on with it. It trips me up, but I don't care anymore. And now that we've gotten a pretty good handle on our bad tides, I'm gonna say they can build this. We'll leave this one section for them to not build, but everything else can get built. I'm okay with that. So the bad tide is coming soon. In a few days, we're just gonna make sure everything gets completely filled. And then we're gonna lower these. Ooh. That's not what I wanted. So, we're gonna have to make sure that doesn't happen. And it's too late. Maybe if I don't synchronize this one and I can raise it, I can sort of redirect. Ah! Gross! How did this happen? How did this happen to me? Gosh darn it. Okay. So I guess this needs to be like negative priority. No, no, no! Ugh. Okay, so we have another contaminated beaver. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe this'll help? No, they did nothing. They did nothing. Darn it! Okay, well, you know, we might as well use some of it for power. We'll put this up all the way. And then we'll just use it for power. Upsetting. I thought maybe I could have it done by then. Oh. So now it's not flooding this area. Well, now all of my water is gone anyways. So that's also not helpful. We'll just make a lot of explosives and then we'll do what we can with it later. But while I'm here, I am going to make some storage for my explosives. I know the small storages are smart to keep placing down, but I'm so neurotic. I just need to have these little nooks and crannies have purpose. And yes, these will get filled later. Everything will be filled up and have some sort of purpose. If not for useful purpose, for aesthetic purpose. So I'm also looking over here, you know, now that we've dynamited this part right here, we might not need these levees if we can get it in time. I wonder what the best way to reach over there is. We'll see if that does anything. And if we can reach any of those. We might not be able to, but... Alright. Another day. Now we've got a lot more berries. Okay, and I do need these to be picked up. Okay, so now they're picking them up. And then we can start placing berries. Another thing. I am realizing that this sucks, and I don't want this to ever happen again, where I like lose all of my farmland. So I know there is an irrigation pump, or did they take that out? Looks like they took it out. But there is a fluid dump. So what I can do is I can just like like dynamite one area and have it fill with water, just like over here. This area can fill with water. But I kind of want to wait and see after I finish this. It might solve the problem, you know, itself. So we'll see about that. So for now, I am going to high prioritize all of this. I want this to get built ASAP. I don't think this part matters as much. I think it's this part that matters the most. So I am going to high prioritize those stairs just so we can get that in. Looks like our dam is looking
sexy.
So we'll say finish it. Finish the dam. I'm ready. I think we can do it. If there's 3 back-to-back bad water tides, I will throw hands. We're gonna finish planting these blueberries that I do want down. Oh, so now we are real low on food. We only have berries left. We might start losing beavers. At this point though, my infrastructure is so built up. I don't want to lose beavers because it just means I'm doing bad at the game. And I'm doing not so good at the game. Right now, I'm really failing in this department. Let's check, see how we're doing over here. We can be doing better. Why are we not doing better? This building is the most important building right now. This is what you need to build first. We're on day 4 of cycle 15. It's too far to reach. Are you kidding me? We have 1,000 science points. It's pretty baller. All right. We'll get more scaffolding. But we are gonna delete this scaffolding as we go. Demolish. And I hope they just pick it up and place it over there. That would be the best. I do want these built. I think it is time. So now our beavers are starving. But our carrots are growing in. So we are set to harvest. Harvest those carrots. No, they're too far. Dang it. That's alright. I guess we'll just, starve. Yeah. In hindsight, I do realize that this farmhouse isn't like in the most prime location, and I probably should have placed these paths a little differently. So maybe I can do something about that. I can delete this because there's no water in it. And we'll place another water container here. I'm gonna slow down a bit. I could place a path going this way and stairs. We'll mark all that. And then maybe they can reach the carrots better. Okay, we've gotten our grist mill in, which means we need to get a bakery in next. The bakery, we can put... I don't want to put it over there because I'm going to be using this area for, making things. So we'll put it there. It seems like a decent place. Okay, and then match it on the other side with some storage. Path going across. And in this storage, we'll put flour, wheat flour, recipe bread. Okay, so that's gotta be high prioritized as well. There's a lot of carrots. There are so many carrots. Maybe I just shouldn't be planting these sunflower seeds as much. They take so long to grow and they don't give you anything really. So we'll unmark that as stuff to plant. I do want more potatoes. We're doing okay. We're getting our explosives are being built. It's just taking some time, It is cycle 15, day 6, which means that we're probably gonna get a drought or a bad water soon. I'm hoping and I'm thinking that it's going to be a drought because we just got 2 bad tides back to back. So they wouldn't do it again to us, would they? Surely not. The next thing I want to do, a rooftop terrace. Bam, right there. So that's what we want that to look like. So that'll look like that soon. I really don't like this wall, but what can you do, I guess. I should have just turned these out on the other side. Gonna look like apartment buildings. Okay, we're still harvesting our carrots. we're just going so slow. Our beavers are hard at work, doing what they need to be doing. We've got our district center building, our dynamite. Thankfully, it's just slow going, and I don't want to explode anything until everything is built or until there's an emergency. I do want to give the beavers something for their hard work, and I think what that will be is a little bit more of the beds. We've gotten some of our wheat flour done. We just need to put it somewhere, and this needs to get built, and this is not getting built because we got a lot of other things going on right now. And it's the builder's hut that we do want built, because once we get builders in our build, then they can start building more things for us and faster. And right now, though, we have no food. Oh, our potatoes have grown in, so soon we will start baking potatoes and all that jazz. Let's look at, we've got berries growing in. That's good news. Our chestnuts are a range of different areas to be completed. So now we're picking up our berries. Hopefully these will be done growing soon and we'll be able to start harvesting those. I want them to start planting, but I also want them to start harvesting potatoes because we do need food. We'll get a few potatoes harvested and then we'll switch them back to planting. And look at that, they planted the potatoes too. Perfecto. And we're harvesting sunflowers. Sweet. We don't have any more food icons. No more hungry beavers. So that's good. So then I switched over to a time lapse to just finish out and let the beavers build their stuff and get all their food. And give myself some time to talk to you, I guess. It has taken me a while to finish this video. I apologize. That's just because I have not been gaming as much the past couple weeks. It's been super busy in my life, and I have been teaching musical theater, and my kiddos had a show, and that was just a crazy time. So hopefully I'll get back onto a more regular uploading schedule, especially now that the kiddos have finished their show. It was like a Saturday Night Live skit, so we wrote the whole play. It was a crazy time. Anyways, of course the food situation is still not looking good, but I think with the next episode, especially now that we've gotten the carrots planted and the bad water situation sorted, we've got a lot of wheat to start turning into flour and start turning into bread once our bakery is finished. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, join me back for the next episode. Subscribe if you really wanna. I always appreciate every like and comment that I get. And especially for those of you who've been watching for a while or who've been watching series continuously, your support really means a lot to me. I really, really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I did not post for a while. My consistency is not something to be depended upon. Unfortunately, who knows where my life is going? All I know is I'm having a good time editing these videos, and I love playing these games. So we'll just keep going. And see you in the next one. Peace.